Good morning, students. I hope you are fit and fine and doing well in maths. Yesterday we have done one activity regarding COVID-19 also. So I want the response of every student regarding that activity also. As PA1 is nearby you, your notebook assessment as well as your project assessment will just be carry the marks. So you just start the work in your fair notebook. As I know everybody, most of the students nowadays, you go to your books as well as your registers. So start your fair work in new register and start to send it to me, so that just I start your assessment regarding notebook and just start to give you awards for PA1 assessment. Clear to everyone? And I want your notebook must be neat and clean. Follow the norms of Rishikul. Okay, that you have to draw finishing line after each and every sum. Write the sum number in the center. Okay, and the work should be neat and clean. Clear? And if you want to show the rough work, draw the margin line on 1 inch margin on the right hand side. Then show the rough work only there. Clear? The notebooks in this way will be look very nice. Though I have explained 6.1 exercise on Saturday also, today we are going to start exercise 6.2. Before starting exercise 6.2, first of all, let me explain a little basic things regarding parallel lines. You have just be done in 7th and 8th standard also. If two parallel lines are intersected by any transversal, parallel lines are intersected by any transversal line, the different angles are to be formed. As this angle 1, this is angle 2. These pair is known as corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means where the position of the angle is to be same. Means if one is on above the line, another is also on second line above. If I will take the down of line, then the other will also be down of the line on the same side of transversal. As 4 and 5 are also corresponding angles. In the same way, the other side also the corresponding angles are to be formed. Clear? What are corresponding angles? Yes, next are alternate interior angle 2 and 3. These are to be known as alternate interior angle. Means angles which is to be inside the lines but alternate position. Means one is one side of line, another is another side of line. If one position is up, another angle is to be down. So 3 and 4, these type of angles are to be known as alternate interior angle. Now, as earlier also just studied in first exercise, if two lines intersected, then their vertical opposite angles are also equal. So 1 and 3 are also known as vertical opposite angles. In the same way, if the lines is to be cut by transversal, the one side, if one side angles, interior angle we see, and we will do the addition of these two angles, means their sum is always 180. So this is known as co-interior angle. We can say angle 2 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree. Clear? We have done regarding corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, vertical opposite angles, co-interior angle. In the same way, alternate exterior angles were also there, which are to be found outside the lines. That is to be known as exterior angle, and alternate, the meaning is same. One is to be on above the line, another is to be down the line. Okay, but as these are exteriors, so the position of these angles lie outside the lines. Clear? Now, if we want to show that the lines are to be parallel, we have to show that these out of these property, any one property is valid. Clear? But I have told, if the lines are given parallel, then all these properties are to be, we can say, is valid. Means verified. और if we want to show any lines to be parallel, हमें line को parallel दिखाना है, then we show out of these property any one property. Means either show one pair of corresponding angles equal, or show one pair of alternate interior angle equal, or show any co-interior angle. Means sum of same side of transversals angle is 180 degree. Out of these three property, if we show any one property, then we can say that the lines are parallel. Now we are going to do exercise 6.2 sum first. What is to be given in sum first? It is to be given find the values of x and y and then show that AB parallel to CD. He is saying find value of x and y. हमें x और y पहले find out करना है. Okay, then we have to show that AB is parallel to CD. Clear? We can't say x is equal to y alternate interior angle because generally student does this mistake. They find angle x. No problem up to that one. After that they see that position of x and y according to alternate angles. So you write alternate interior angle y is also 130. That is wrong concept. Because we can't say till any angles property when we don't know whether the given lines are parallel or not parallel. So first of all, the concept is required that lines must be parallel. Okay, but in this sum we have to show lines are parallel. Okay, so just see, I am taking the name of 50, that is 1. So figure is to be must. Okay, or again going to say, when you are going to do geometry question, first of all you will just draw figure, then just try to read the figure, then try to do the sum. Then the sum will be very much easy for you. Okay, so first I am going to take angle 50 which is given, take it as name as 1. In the same way 130 is to be given, name it as 2. Okay, as I have drawn in figure. Just see this figure. I have just taken angle 1 as 50, angle 2 as 130. So in given what I have written, angle 1 is equal to 50, angle 2 is equal to 130. And we have to prove AB parallel to CD, that these two lines are parallel to each other. Now just see, as 50, I am just going to explain by just first figure, then I will just explain by writing also. As 1 is 50 given, now can you see this one? 1 plus this 50 plus x, how much is to be there? 180. Of course, linear pair angle. So by putting value of 1, we are able to find the value of x. Okay. Now x value we will got 180 minus 50, that is 130. In the same way, can you see angle 2 and I, which type of angles these are? These are vertical opposite angles. So I can say value of y is also 130, that is equal to 2 by vertical. Now just check, value of x you got 130, value of y you got 130, then you will say as these are alternate interior angles, so lines are parallel. When you have to show lines parallel, show any one property, and we have shown here property of alternate interior angle. Now how to write? Just see. First given angle 1 is equal to 50, angle 2 is equal to 130. Label and figure is must to prove AB parallel to CD. Now we are going to do the solution. For solution, now angle 1 plus angle x, that is equal to 180, linear pair axiom. Okay, so put the value of 1 is 50, so 50 plus x is equal to 180, and the value of x is equal to 180 minus 50, that is 130. Okay, in the same way angle 2 is equal to angle y, that is equal to again 30, that is vertical opposite angles. Okay, from first, which value x you have got, right is the first equation, which value of y you got, 2, that is to be also give the label 2, y is equal to 130. From first and second we can say value of x is equal to value of y, that is equal to 130 degree. Now write, but these are alternate interior angles, so AB parallel to CD. Clear? Now we are going to do sum second. In sum second, AB given parallel to CD, CD given parallel to EF. Okay, and we have to given the ratio between y ratio z is 3:7, and we have to find the value of x. This x we have to find while these lines are given parallel. Okay, as lines are given parallel, AB given parallel to CD and CD given parallel to EF, so we can say AB also parallel to EF, as line parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. So can I say x is equal to z, x and z are alternate interior angle. Y plus z, that is you know very well, linear pair angle we can say. So let y take as to be 3x, z to be 7x. So we can say y plus z, that is equal to linear pair angle. If the position of y is to be different, you can say according to property, which property is to be applicable. So from here we can say 3x plus 7x. Don't take x because already x is given to you, so don't take it x. Let it take 3a 7a. Okay, so 3a plus 7a, that is 180. 10a is equal to 180. The value of a is 180 by 10, that is 18 degree. So a answer is to be 18. From where y value become 3 to 18 54, and value of z is equal to 7 into 18 126. But x and z both are equal by already proved, so we can say that the value of x is equal to also 126 degree. I hope some first and second clear to you of exercise 6.2. So you have to do exercise 6.1 with example 6.2, 6.1 2 examples and some first and second of exercise. Already told 6.2. Okay, bye bachcho.